I'm gonna talk about change, and in order for change, what needs to be done. So, in order for change to happen, it needs to be like some natural event or some apocalypse or some freaking paranormal thing that happens, because there's no other way. There's no going to war because other niggas will infiltrate and then that shit will backfire. There's no coming together doing positive shit and doing that, because there's gonna be some manipulated cunts who start some fucking cult. Then they start a bunch of chaos, confusion, and it's gonna make a bunch of bullshit and just ruin the flow. So there's no way. There would probably never be change until some fucking asteroid or some planetary thing hits this fucking planet, and then it just affects the ecosystem here, where it, that it hits your body, then your body pulsates, and then it affects your chakras, then your and then now you're awakened like everybody else awakens, and they and they all experience divine unity. That ain't gonna fucking happen, bro. You know what I'm saying? I even asked my sibling, "Do you know this thing or that?" They don't know. Nobody is freaking waking up in the first place. Nobody knows about all this stuff. Nobody waking up. The only people who woken up was the ones who were supposed to woken up, and who had this slight awareness. You know what I'm saying? And their sensory gates were just a little open enough. So nobody's waking up. So there's no fucking there's no way for that shit to. There's no way, like, y'all want this world to change or the bomb. You ain't gonna fucking get a nuclear bomb because you don't got the access to it, and even if you try to come up with some idea, they gonna find your ass and they gonna shoot you in the fucking head. You know what I'm saying? There's no fucking way, dude. So the only thing you do is change yourself and plant seeds, and then change yourself, and then if others see an example and they want to, they will follow. You know what I'm saying? And there's no going to war because they'll blow our bitch ass up, nigga. They got frequency weapons, they got V2K, they got a bunch of shit. You know what I'm saying? You gotta think about it. You go to the doctor, they could read your heart rate, your thing, so they could you got a bunch of shit, so that ain't gonna fucking work. You know what I'm saying? Well, men need to change. That's Men are not gonna fucking change. That's not gonna fucking happen. What about women too? Women follow, so that's not even a discussion. And women are way finished, but men are definitely not gonna fucking change. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of males, a lot of men, XY chromosome have predatory nature. So with that being said, they have with their predatory nature, they gonna start something, do some shit. They gonna do some evil genius lab rat, sit in the science kids shit and fuck up everything. You know what I'm saying? I understand male psychology, bro. So they gonna do some weird fucked up shit, some slick ass shit, and you're gonna fuck up everything. So that's not gonna fucking happen. You know what I'm saying? You know, just like you have a gang or whatever, or some nigga does some weird shit. He was working with this and snitches on him. That shit ain't gonna never happen. You know what I'm saying? It's just there's no change. I just start wishing for change in this world. That's not gonna fucking happen, bro. I'm sorry to burst your bubble. That ain't never gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? Unless some big asteroid comes and hit, dude, that ain't gonna happen. Unless everybody suddenly wakes up and awakens, maybe. You know what I'm saying? We don't even need everybody to make up. All we need is 40% of the population, or 20, and then it will cause a domino effect, a butterfly effect, etc. That ain't so. Yeah, that ain't gonna work. You know, because if you know what I'm saying, that ain't never gonna work. You know. What about the black community is finished, bro? Because if they do some positive shit, you're gonna have some manipulative cunt, start a cult, do some weird shit, and fuck up the flow of things. You know what I'm saying? So that ain't gonna happen. So you can get that out the window with that black community. That black community or whatever, it's not even a community, bro. It's a playground because everybody's just playing around. A playground is dirty. It got trash everywhere because kids is not clean. That's what it is. It's a fucking playground. You know what I'm saying? There's not gonna be some God in the sky coming to save and redeem. You know what I'm saying? We waited thousands of years. Humans been thinking on that. Guess what? Where is it at? So we come to the conclusion that it's not gonna happen. So y'all gotta have this fantasy of this world that's not gonna happen unless the system change. The elites, you know, that's so far from that. You know what I'm saying? So, in order to change, a natural event has to happen where just nature just says, you know what? Let me just restore myself. You know what I'm saying? Let me just release all the carbon dioxide, clear everything else, and everything just dies off. Unless that suddenly happens. If not, then we're gonna stay in the same predicament. So all you can do is just change yourself as an individual and plant seeds. You know what I'm saying? You know? You know? So there's no possible way I could think about it. You know? There's no way. Well, men need to change. I mean, yeah, men will change. A woman need to change. A woman just decided to change. All of a sudden, there's gonna be some fucking cunt dude or some bullshit that does something that has some sort of power and fuck up the infrastructure. Yeah. Yeah.
I got your ball for you.
Thank you. Look it. Feminism was made by a fucking man, so there's gonna be some shit. Wait. Stop it. You know what I'm saying? Look it. Feminism was made by men. Stop it. Stop it. You know? Even if women change, some male is gonna come with some power and fuck everything up. You know what I'm saying? So, and just to fit an agenda or profit because he has the power or whatever, it don't gotta be the elites most of the time. There's gonna be some fucking, this is gonna happen. And a lot of men have an evil, predatory, manipulative nature. You see, I observe and I looked for years. They do. It's just the way it is. Don't. Also, it's just the way it is. I observed it. I looked and I think. It took me time to think. No, I didn't research this online. I realized that a lot of men have an evil, predatory, just fuck up mind. So that's not gonna happen. We got to get those type of guys out the way. That we ain't gonna get them because they outnumber us. So, in order for it to change, just change your fucking self, mind your business, and plant seeds that those individuals should want. Help those that want to be helped. You know what I'm saying? Help those that want to help. So, anyways, I'm out. Y'all take care. And yeah, and get some rest.